Alright, so we only need 6 more pieces of titanium. Scan this, because we already have this, give us titanium. So we just need basically 1 piece of metal salvage, which I guarantee you find within the next 30 seconds. What did I say? Alright, so yep, this should be done. Although I should probably check the crafting ingredient now for enamel glass. Oh, literally stalker tooth and glass. Okay. Why did I think it was going to cost like diamond? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the below 0 ingredient for it, which requires diamond and lithium. And now we're out of lithium. Wow, we had exactly enough lithium. Well, 1 over. Wait, are we actually fully out of lithium? Yes. Yes, we are. I don't think we need many more rubies for a while. Alright, we just need quartz, which luckily for us is abundant in this location. Like, there is a seamlessly endless amount of quartz. Yes, I hear you, Reaper. Chill the fuck out, yeah? Yeah, the slight issue with the sunbeam message being on the screen now, I can't see the recipe list. Besides prawn suit, I can see the prawn suit one. But you know, the most important one, the like actual list I need to get everything for, I can't see. We also need a lot of quartz now for 4 pieces of glass, so 2, 4, 6, 8 quartz. Oh, we're already halfway through.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
That's just by going around like the perimeter of our base, we can probably find that last 4 quartz we need. Grab our stalker teeth. Make the 4, make 4 glass and 4 enamel glass. We need silver for an advanced wiring kit. I think that's silver, gold, copper wire, a wiring kit, and a computer. Stuff that I might already have. Alright, let's grab the copper, since I know we're going to need maybe 2 copper wire there. Grab all of our gold, our table core samples. And now we're using the wiring kit. 2 silver. Let's grab a new battery for the Sea Glide. Put the old one on charge. Take the other 3 ones out. Now we go hunt down some silver. Easy enough. This location is also very rich in, well, silver. Yeah, this location has almost any ingredient you need. besides like end game resources like diamonds. Diamonds are actually more mid game. You can find them in the first like hour of the game by accident if you're, just not being careful. Like I'm not being too careful by going too close to that location. Which, by the way, guys, in a future live stream we will be going in there for a cuttlefish egg, which are the most cutest like type of fish you can hatch in this game. I love the cuttlefish, but I've never collected all 5. So, I've collected all 4. Well, I've collected 4 of the eggs. But the 5th one is in... You know where all those rolls are coming from? Yeah, they're in there. The last egg is in that location. Let's not spend too long in here, Don't want to get disoriented and drown to death in a hardcore world. That would be catastrophic, can you imagine? Disoriented and lost his hardcore world while hunting goddamn silver. That'd be a hell of a way to lose a hardcore world, wouldn't it? Alright, go back. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Alright, and I'm back. How much silver we got so far? 1 out of 2? I think it's 2.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh wait, we have everything. Just need to go get the lubricant, and while we're out there, what's our inventory space looking like? Grab the mobile vehicle bay. We're gonna bring it down to this location. Since we need to have fairly deep water to actually build the thing. Trust me, the game yells at you all the time if you don't have deep enough water to build it in. The PDA will just be like, must be constructed in deeper water, must be constructed in deeper water, until it eventually turns into a demon and kills you. I'm kidding about that aspect. But it does seriously nag you to build it in deeper water. It won't let you build it in shallows. Alright, where did I put my vehicle bay? Found it. Grab some lubricant as well. We have all the ingredients to make aerogel. Alright, grab the ingredients for lubricant. Let's make the Cyclops and the prawn suit. Cyclops and prawn suit. Let's go. I just need our diamonds. Ah, pretty sure now we can build this way.
Stabilizing.
Yeah, this should be deep enough. Yeah, we have everything for that. Wait for the thing to surface. Hope it's deep enough now. Start with a big one. Oh, we need more lead. Look at that beauty. We're like 3 hours in, and we've already built a Cyclops.
Intake recommended.
Three hours in, Cyclops has been built already. That is insane. Now let's make the prawn suit. The prawn suit should just fall straight to the bottom of the ocean. Like to the seafloor. But that's fine, it has a very deep depth module. Well, it can go up to very deep. I think it's at least 500 meters maybe 800 with the first module, like basic. It might land on the Cyclops though. Ooh, it did definitely land on the fucking Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, 900 meters with no depth module is kind of insane. I think that's deep enough to get to the very bottom of the Lost River.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Make sure I did no damage. Nope, no actual damage. Alright, now we can paint our thing. Let's paint it. But I could just make it damn near impossible to see. Let's go red. Red and yellow stripe. And the name will be a golden color, like yellow. Alright, and the name will be alright, we named it Farewell 4546B because this is our last playthrough. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. There.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, we got the prawn suit. Wow, that actually fell further than I'd expected it to. Let's dock the prawn suit inside the Cyclops. Another message? Oh, this might be the Cyclops is way too high. We're not making it. Let's go see what our message is. I guarantee it's warpers. Oh, yep, that's right. Yep, it's the warpers. Alright, well. The Cyclops and prawn suit are now built. We've got every vehicle in the game already. In under 4 hours of playing. In this playthrough. That is amazing. Now we need a moon pool. First, let's make the modification station. I want a bigger thingy. On a bigger oxygen tank. I might not have enough lithium to do that. I mean, can the base survive for this? Oh, it can, okay. As long as the base can survive without that, that's fine. You can see the golden glowing name tag of the Cyclops from all over here. At least it's not going to be easy to miss. Yeah, it's not going to... Well, I don't know. What's the saying for that? Easy to miss? No, it's not going to be hard to miss, I mean.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah, we need a computer chip, of course, copper wire. We even have copper left over. Oh yeah, just enough. I'm pretty sure the best oxygen tank in the game just requires... Oh, we didn't even have enough lithium even after deconstructing it. But first let's make the thermal blade. At least we'll have something. That is, wow, surprisingly cheap. Ah, the Mark II. Kyanite. Yeah, that's a resource we're not seeing for a while, is it? Alright, we got a thermal blade, that's nice. We need more lithium for an oxygen tank. We also need magnetite. Luckily, I know where to get, well, both of those. And we are actually right next to magnetite.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You don't really use magnetite often in this game, so... You know, hence why I haven't even been down here. So, Charlie is a dangerous biome, I guess. I wouldn't say it's dangerous, but, you know, definitely got our wits about. Let's go in. Jellyshroom Caves! Very beautiful, very dangerous. Oh wait, I can find lithium down here as well. And just find both of the things I need.
Conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
Artificial structure, huh? The gassy habitat? Alright, we got all the magnetite we need. Oh, wait, that's not magnetite. Alright, one more lithium. Actually, if we can find multiple pieces of lithium down here. Yeah, if we can get 6 pieces of lithium, not 4, we can probably make our Mark III depth module for the Seamoth. Oh, wow. Normally I hunt for the... Oh, that's not the gassy habitat. Normally I hunt for the gassy habitat for like 10-15 minutes then, yeah. It is not easy to find. It's a big biome, that's kind of why. Also, everything looks the same. Down in this biome, good luck trying to find anything accurately. This all looks very similar. Because, well, it's all the same color. Alright, we got... Alright, we might need water soon. Sounds like one of the crab snakes has seen us. That's what their names are, by the way, the weird creatures you're seeing. Crab snakes. Wait, that's an exit. The gassy habitat's next to us then. How badly do we need water? We're at 14. I don't say badly. I mean, we got the magnetite, we got the lithium needed, I think. Well, we got 3. Oh, you need to find one more lithium. The exit's kind of everywhere over here. Please be lithium for crying out loud. Nope, did not need gold. Also, the crab snakes are probably the first creature you'll encounter that can grab you. No, depending how fast you progress. Oh yeah, that's a glitch. They just do T-pose then.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Alright, we need to get out of here. Let's just go. Not worth staying down here and, you know, not drinking and dying. Especially after we just made a Cyclops. Because water in this game surprisingly drops very fast.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Could have sworn I crafted a bit more water than that. Let's take a medkit first. Actually, take 2 medkits. Alright. We can go back under now. Ooh, never mind. The power on that is dangerously low. Let's get a new power cell. Let's go back under. Get the titanium we need. Oh yeah, unpin those. Just go down, get the lithium we need. And then we can start heading towards Sunbeam Rendezvous. It's very fast to get there, so realistically, there's no rush to go there. Like, there's no point in heading to the island or the rendezvous point when the timer begins, because always you're waiting on an island for 45 minutes with nothing to do. Well, there is something to do. Alright, 2 more pieces of lithium to find. I mean, I'm down here and I know I can find lithium, so I might as well get all the lithium we need to make the fast sailing ingot. So, you know, we can just get the Mark II and the Mark III module for the Seamoth straight away, you know? Might as well not half-ass this job. Saves me from coming back down here or hunting for lithium elsewhere later. I do like the music down here. It's very like, it's like an angelic harmony. The same music plays when you're in the Blood Kelp Zone, which is the opposite of what that music should be. Because the Blood Kelp Zone is terrifying. This is kind of a beautiful place. It is easy to get because I heard that. I think they only do like 20 damage, so you know I can survive several bites from them. How much am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lithium. Okay, we can go. We can get out of here. Perfect. I want to make the depth modules, attach them, you know, craft the tank, and head over to the rendezvous. Our job here is done. Yeah, be very mindful. It's an old game, so you know terrain is just kind of mad. Like you could be, you know, just swimming along, and next thing you know, you're impaled by a spike. All right. Now, for anyone watching, and if you haven't played Subnautica, I'm not going to spoil much for what's coming up. But all I'm saying is, when... Yeah, I mean, you're going to see it on the stream anyway, but when you're coming to the rendezvous point, take this. If you have it on you already, just take it with you. It will save you a hell... Oh, they both require past 7 minutes. Do we even have enough titanium for that? Oh yeah, definitely. Can we go ahead and find a piece of titanium real fast? Because that rendezvous moment is coming. Alright. We'll work on the modules actually, first of all. Just put all that titanium, gold, and diamonds in there for now. But take the tank off since it's actually something I can make right now. We got a purple tablet on us, right? Yeah. Alright, let's just go, let's go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Shouldn't take us longer than 3 minutes to get there, really, but, you know. I want to entertain you viewers. And if you haven't played this game before, this is an event that you can't really... Like, if it's your first time playing Subnautica, you are basically gonna... Well, you're gonna encounter this either way. But, you know, it's really cool to just see it for the first time either on a stream or in person. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna make that in time. No doubt about it. So far, this hardcore playthrough is going really sweet. But to be fair, it's not like it's anything new to me, really. Alright, we're over the... remember where we were in last stream? Floating Islands. That's where we are now. And just a little further from the floating island area, we have another island. An actual island, not a floating island. Oh, we still got 4 minutes. We can do a bit of exploring. We can, like, go to this place. You'll see what place I'm talking about in a minute. There is a Reaper Leviathan, though, on the other side of this island, so be careful of that. Just, this side here and part of the front is safe, but go beyond, well, this.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region.
And you might die to a Reaper Leviathan. And this is why you bring that purple tablet that I mentioned to open this building. Yeah, I've seen this many times. Nothing new to me. But this is more than a building, let's just say. It explains a lot about how we...
No match is found in database performing structural analysis.
I want to grab the iron cube.
Unknown language. Translation.
Oh yeah, first iron cube. Perfect.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required. Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Alright. We'll explore the rest of this building later on. But now, since I don't want you guys to miss the event here that's about to happen, we'll head back out. And yeah, if you guys were aware, there are aliens in this game. Or architects. That's not really a spoiler to this game. The architects are something you learn about. Unless you're reading every log that you find, you're not going to learn about it in this game. But, you know, you will definitely learn about it in the second game. The second game will add on to this game, Below Zero. It explains what the architects actually are. Also,
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection in your system is progressing.
yeah.
Detecting skin irritation and immune system response. Further data required to identify bacterial strain.
You. You guys can kill these guys. They don't really do much damage, but you know, you can kill them just less annoyed by them. They are fast though. I recommend just bringing a propulsion cannon if you want to get rid of them. Yeah, 2 swings with a knife is all it takes to kill them. Now we wait. 1:30 remaining. Stuff does start happening in about a minute, I think. Because the full event, well, the full event is about a 20-30 second event here. But stuff starts happening around 30 seconds before the timer ends. But just watch and see. You know, for a game made like 9-10 years ago, this game has really good graphics. Which is why I'm hyped for the second game. Alright, stuff should start happening in a minute.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site.
Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8.
It's coming from the building?
Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Hi, you know, that reminds me of something. You know, something about the fact that our ship is blown to shit. And the fact that Sunbeam just got absolutely vaporized by a gun. Alright, now let me actually show you what this thing is. If it wasn't obvious already, it's a weapon. But there's more depth to it. I brought water with me, didn't I? I always forget something. Do we have enough time to... Oh wait, there's stuff on the island we can probably eat for water. Let me just sort out water first, because, you know, don't want to die. Bobo trees.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, there we go. Oh look, the sun's coming up. Alright, now let's go a bit deeper into this building. You do need two purple tablets, but you can actually find like 3 purple tablets all around the island here, along with the purple tablet we found earlier at the Degassi base on the floating island on the other side of the map. But alright, let's find out what this thing is. I mean, I know, but for anyone that's new or never heard about Subnautica or never played it, yeah, we'll find out what it is now for you.
Ability of interfacing with this facility
Gravity elevator.
by accessing the
Very
control
cool.
room in the lower section.
I wonder if they have any of these elevator thingies in Subnautica 2. Maybe, who knows, maybe we'll be able to make our own. Little moon pool, you can dock your bloody Cyclops in here, which I've never done, but because there's a Reaper Leviathan on the other side of this part. This is one of the most important buildings in the game. Grab a tablet from here. There is always one here, by the way. So make sure to grab that. There are key cards to alien buildings. You will need certain colors later on in the game. There's more than just purple.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Alright, now this is where we find out what this thing is, and the whole reason why it just obliterated the sunbeam into pieces.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Yes, if you can tell, we're infected with something, and since we're infected, we cannot disable the weapon,
Broadcast.
which is a giant quarantine gun. Make sure to read this. If you're not watching any guides, then read this, because it's very important to find the other bases. Disease Research Facility, that'll be the next one we go to. Thermal Power Facility, and there is there. See that one, data crypt at the bottom? Primary Containment Facility. Harder to find, but the location becomes unclassified when you reach the thermal power plant, which is in a very hot location. Normally I take the elevator, but I'm gonna take the elevator. I don't know where he is, and I don't want to go out there and get mauled to death in one bite, so I'm gonna take the elevator to be safe. But normally I would just jump into the moon pool and go around the gun. You know, it's much quicker to get back to your vehicle. But, you know, chances of getting eaten by a Reaper Leviathan are high. So we scored a good 3 iron cubes from being here, which are good. Iron cubes are really important for later on, very later on. When you're in this stage where you've got vehicles, by now you'd probably just have the CMOS. But obviously I've got Cyclops. Well, I've got all the vehicles because I've played this game for years. I know where every blueprint is and where every dangerous creature is. If you were watching my last stream, we saw one. But you can definitely hear all of them. They're not really hard to they're not hard to miss. They are loud.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. See, if you're quiet around here, you can hear it. You can hear one of them. Well, I'll see. If I peek my head around, he's somewhere down there. I don't want to get too close, and there is no real boundary of biome. So, you know, technically... Oh yeah, I'll also watch out for the warpers that can be around here. He's on the other side of the island, but there's no boundary. He will come around the entire island just to attack you, if he knows you're there. And those things will work well. I'm not sure, they either do 99 or one-shot you. I've had close calls with them in the past, but I know how to dodge them. Even if I have to go next one, I know how to dodge them, so... But when you're on your first few playthroughs, I recommend just staying as far away as possible from them, since they are very dangerous. Until you get the proper equipment to deal with them. I always recommend a stasis rifle. And if you want to fight them, sure you can. I've killed... I think one time I did kill all the Reapers on the map. That's what they call them, Reaper Leviathans, the most dangerous Leviathan in the game. You do have some other Leviathans which we'll encounter later on. Nothing tops the Reaper. It's the first Leviathan you'll ever meet, and the most dangerous and most terrifying one. Well, so we've beaten the first part of this game. We've watched the Sunbeam get blown to pieces. We understand why we crashed. We've got the Cyclops and the Prawn-Suit and the Seamoth. Technically, I should not have these at this point. But, you know, years of experience, you kind of know what everything is. But now we need depth modules. Very easy to find. Well, not find, but very easy to craft once you know where all the resources are. For instance, as we saw, I was trying to make them, and I only need titanium. So, kelp forests are your best friend for titanium. They are full of metal salvage. Yeah, do watch out for the stalkers, so they will try to bite your head off. Alright, there we are. Head back to the Seamoth. And then head back to base, make the Seamoth depth modules. This should hopefully be enough to get us both of the plasteel ingots we need. Actually, I didn't know both from require plasteel ingots, so we are short by 2 lithium. Maybe, I don't know, I'll have to double check the recipe. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where our Cyclops was then.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Mark 2 plasteel, Mark 3 just lithium. Did I only grab 1 magnetite? I'm a perfect little moron. I was meant to grab 2, I guess I only grabbed 1. Oh yeah, I was too busy hunting lithium, and then I had to go back up because the timer was ticking down, and I was first. Like I became very thirsty. Oh, we have too much titanium. Let's go get magnetite. We need more water, which is easy enough to make. Let's grab some. I think we can craft some. Can we craft some now? Alright, we'll just get some salt while we're out there. But magnetite and 2 extra pieces of lithium we need. Very easy to find. I could just go back to Light 19. That place is like absolutely filthy rich with lithium. Since I also need magnetite, it makes this location the most practical choice. This place is fairly safe, just, you know, a few hostile creatures and all. Nothing that will, like, severely Who are you? God damn it, I do not need diamonds. The one time I'm mad to get diamonds, like, seriously? I don't need diamonds. Whoa, I did not notice this place goes deeper. My best advice for just exploring this location: if you're not in a vehicle, don't go above the mushrooms. Like, don't swim directly above them. Alright, it's magnetite. There we are, we got that. And 1 out of 2 lithium.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
That was the gas base, right? Yeah. Wait, we brought that water piece with us, right? Yeah, okay, we can go there. We'll just head towards the gassy base. Still don't need diamonds. There's a blueprint I would like to find. Next one should be lithium, I'm pretty sure. There's kind of a pattern to when, like, what will drop. Alright, this should be lithium. Yeah. Alright, I think we got all the lithium we needed there, 2 extra. Now let's go and visit the gassy habitat. Overall, very safe area just to go ahead, look around. I don't really need to like go in, but I'll go in because there is some nice decoration pieces I'd like to get from my base. Aha! This is the main blueprint I want from here. Oh, we already unlocked it. Okay, that's nice. Stasis rifle. Really, really useful. We already have a modification station. Watch out for the... We have medkits on us just in case anything goes wrong. Yeah, we got 1 medkit. Just be careful, these poisonous tentacle thingies are kind of... They don't do much damage sometimes. Sometimes they will just murder you. And if you don't have a medkit on you, you're basically going to die.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but there's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Network access.
From the
old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Oh, we ended up on the completely other side of this biome.
Vital signs
I didn't think I went that far,
stabilizing.
to be honest, like, there. I thought it was maybe a couple hundred meters, not across the safe shallows. Wow. The Cyclops really is a large beacon, really, and you can see it. Well, you could just about see it then from 600 meters away. It's repellent as well. It's kind of damaged. I think while I was in the sea, crab snakes were, munching on the thing. They actually have a spare stalked up. Do you need more quartz? No, we're good. Take the depth module out of that. Taking out the glass. Make the Mark II. And we're missing the fast cylinder. Oh, okay, yeah, they both required plastic ingots. I thought only one required plastic ingots, the other required lithium. I remember looking at the wrong thing there. No biggie, just need some more titanium, which is, like I said earlier, literally everywhere in the world.